Our next presentation is from Héctor Tijerina. He's the Executive Director of Invest Monterrey.
Gracias. Thank you everyone. So I'm going to start with a brief presentation about the city in Mexico that attracts the most foreign direct investment in the country. So I'm talking about Monterrey. Monterrey is the capital of the state of Nuevo León, which is located in the northeastern region of our country. And we will start with a brief video about our state.
Monterrey, a city of possibilities. Strategically located in North America, facilitating connections around the world. Monterrey is Mexico's business hub, home to the most advanced infrastructure in the country. Invest in Mexico's largest recipient of foreign direct investment, where the world's most prominent international companies are established. Monterrey is Mexico's second largest city. Invest where you'll find a young, talented, skilled, and hard-working labor force. Where the best-ranked universities and the largest engineering schools are located. Become part of an innovative hub with the most technologically advanced operations. Live and work in a smart city, where fast data and cutting-edge technology sustain the highest quality of life in Mexico. Establish and expand your business in one of the country's most secure cities, where different cultures create a vibrant business community, and people are passionate about work and play. Enjoy music, sporting events, outdoor activities, and nightlife. Welcome to Monterrey, land of business, land of possibilities. Invest Monterrey.
Okay, thank you everyone. So Monterrey is a city that is very well connected in the North America market. As you can see, these small planes represent direct flights to all the main hubs in the US, like Dallas, Houston, Atlanta, Chicago, New York, and LA, and many other cities. From these cities, you can fly almost anywhere in the world from Monterrey with just one stop. We also have a great connectivity through our highways, through which we can be in Texas, for example, in just 2 hours driving. We also have a great connectivity through our railroad infrastructure. So, an economic overview of Monterrey. Monterrey is a city where almost 6 million people live, and this represents less than 5% of the population in Mexico. And with this small percentage of the population of the country, we contribute every year with between 7 and 9% of the country's GDP. So this talks about the importance that Monterrey has for the Mexican economy. We also represent around 10% of all Mexico's exports, and we are the leaders in foreign direct investment attraction, as you can see from this next slide. Our state of Nuevo León has attracted almost $19 billion since 2015, more than any other state in the country. And most of this investment goes to the manufacturing industries, from which almost 45% of it goes to transport equipment, which is everything related with the automotive industry, which is the sector or the industry that focuses in this event. Where is this foreign direct investment coming from? Most of the projects that arrive to Monterrey from other countries around the world are mainly from the US. More than 200 projects have arrived from the US since 2015. After the US, we have South Korea, with huge investments, especially from companies like Kia Motors and Hyundai that have been establishing operations in the last couple of years. Then we have some other steady investors like Japan, Germany, France, UK that have been investing in our state for more than 25 years. And then recently we have the case of China, which is a country from which we've been helping a lot of companies interested in establishing operations here in North America. So our people is by far our most important asset in Monterrey. Our people, you'll find a young, talented, and highly productive labor force in our city. Just to give you a couple of numbers, more than 21,000 technicians are graduated every year, more than 8,000 engineers, more than 20,000 bachelors, and Monterrey is the city in Mexico with the highest percentage of its population with a PhD or master's degree. We have a highly productive workforce. As you can see from this slide, these figures are from the federal government, and Monterrey has the most productive labor force in the country. But not only that, Monterrey has labor peace. Even though we are the most industrialized city in Mexico, we've been already more than 20 years without a strike. We have more than 150 universities. There's 4 main of them, one of them being, for example, Monterrey Tech or Tecnológico de Monterrey, University of Nuevo León, University of Monterrey, and UR. These 4 universities are talent magnets for our city. Every 6 months, they attract young talent from all around the country, young people that are interested in establishing or starting their studies in one of these main universities. Just to give you a couple of facts, Monterrey Tech is the best-ranked has the best-ranked business school and top-ranked MBA program in Latin America. University of Nuevo León has the largest engineering school in Mexico, among many other facts. In terms of the automotive industry, this is the most important industry in Monterrey. It employs more than 100,000 people in our city. We have 4 main OEMs, Kia Motors, International Navistar, Mercedes-Benz Daimler, and Polaris. And now, a couple of weeks ago, a 5th OEM was announced by Japanese company Kawasaki. They will be assembling different types of ATVs in Monterrey. In total, there's more than 200 automotive companies between OEMs, Tier 1 and Tier 2 companies, and more than 20% of the national content of auto parts in Mexico is manufactured in Monterrey. So this is by far the most developed and the most and the biggest industry in Monterrey. But even though we're very strong in automotive, we have a diversified economy. As you can see from this slide, we're very strong in other industries, like, for example, the home appliances industry, where we have very strong players like LG, Carrier. Recently, Hisense announced a huge project for our city. There's some other industries like food and beverages, where we have companies like Mars, Hershey's, Heineken, among many others. IT and software, which is an industry that's been growing a lot lately with companies like Lenovo, Accenture, and many others. And many other industries. Last year, very big projects were announced, like the ones from Stanley Black & Decker. Amazon has already established 2 facilities in Monterrey, and there's many success stories that we can talk about for many hours. So in terms of quality of life, our city is one of the cities with the best quality of life in Mexico. There's very well-developed healthcare infrastructure in our country, in our city, among modern shopping centers. There's, of course, golf courses and many other things to do in Monterrey. So we have some of the highest living standards in the country. And some of our services as Invest Monterrey, we are the economic development organization. We're a public-private office that offers services working together with the state government of Nuevo León in terms of investment consultancy, business agendas, networking, among many other types of services. We like to call ourselves an office that offers business concierge services to every company doing business already in our state or willing to do business in our state. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Hector. I can see why the San Antonio group, SATX, considers their region and Monterrey as part of the this cluster, automotive cluster, based on all the work that you guys have been doing.
Yeah, we're very close. So San Antonio is very close by. We drive to San Antonio very easily from Monterrey, and it's a good area. So the San Antonio area, the Monterrey area, in order to develop a lot of business in many different industries.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.